Hey guys, so for this video, I'm going to be busting 30 myths in Fortnite Chapter 3 Season 3. Now, while you may have seen similar videos like this from other YouTube creators, trust me, there are a ton of them. I promise you guys right now, this video is way different. You see, rather than putting in random myths like, is Colombo still alive? He's dead, by the way. I am only going to be putting in useful myths that you can use in arena and or tournaments. For example, can you use the new forms of rocks? These ones that are all over the southern side of the map. They're the ones that break off. Can you use them to break your opponent? Can you use them to kill your opponent and break their builds? Holy crap! That is just one of the many myths I'm going to test, so make sure you subscribe, drop a like, do all that good stuff if you enjoy, and without further ado, let's get back to busting these myths. Are you able to ghost or invisible peek with the new DMR weapon that was added to the game? Now, if you don't know what a ghost or invisible peek is, it's basically where you're behind a ramp, pretty much any sort of small cover, and you're actually able to peek and shoot your weapon without you being seen at all. So I know there was an update, hopefully they did not patch it, but the way I saw it worked was you just kind of positioned towards the top of a ramp. You could see I would not be able to get shot. With the DMR though, I should be able to look at, if I crouch up I can shoot, however, the other example I saw of this was right here, this exact spot. Nobody below would be able to shoot me or even see me. However, he was able to, he was able to shoot right here, just like this. But when I zoom in and I'm crouched, man, they fixed it. Myth freaking busted. Hopefully this one did not get patched as well. It again involves the DMR, and the myth is that you're actually able to see through an armored wall, see completely through it just by zooming in with the DMR. So what I'll do, I'll just build like a tiny little base like this. I'll then place an armored wall right here, and if I zoom in, I should be able to... Dude, Epic patched everything cool. That's another myth busted, and just another reason why the DMR kind of sucks. Myth number 4. As you can see, I actually loaded into a solo arena game, a real one this time. And what the myth we're going to be testing is, someone said the new Grappler items, basically the Spider-Man 2.0s, they said they're not in competitive. Now, from what I know, they have around 10 different spawn locations on the map. I also think they have a very high spawn rate. I'm not sure if it's 100%, but it's close to it. And this is a good sign. This is one of the locations. I don't really know what it's supposed to be, but there should be 3 different, toolboxes. Okay. Are they inside of them though? Very nice. They are in fact in competitive. That is a myth confirmed. And this is about to be my new drop spot for tournaments. I probably could have done this at the last location, but hey, it's always good to see more of the new Grappler items. But the myth is that you apparently cannot take more than one of the Grapplers in your inventory. So like, if I have just one, I will not be able to pick up another. We'll break all of them. Can I hold 2? What the? It just insta drops it. I'm not pressing anything. So myth confirmed. You actually cannot hold more than one. In order to, I guess, pick another one up, you have to go and just completely drop it from your inventory. You can't even hold to swap. What? That actually makes these balanced. Something that would not though, something that would make this item quite broken is if the myth that you can harpoon loot just as you could with the old Spider-Man grappler, if that is true. So I'm just gonna run up kind of close. Oh god, I already see the crosshair. It looks, oh, wait, is that faster? That looks easier than the Spider-Man one. Oh my gosh. And look at the bottom right. I have 7 charges. It does not use any of them. What? 7 charges and it's still at 7. Bro, this thing is gonna be so freaking broken. But wait a second, I saw someone building while they were using this. I'm really not sure how. So there's no way that's not a myth as well, right? That would make this just disgustingly... Oh, wait. He was grappling the whole time. He was using this while he was building. Oh! What? Ow! Wait a second! I did it though! No chance! final one of the grappler item myths. It has to do with shooting as you grapple, or at least after it. And it's apparently that, like, your crosshair looks different. So, not sure what just really happened. We will try again, though. Does the crosshair... Oh, the crosshair does get smaller. So we'll grapple, jump up. Oh, it does get tighter. That's interesting. So hopefully you guys notice it. But as you grapple, your weapon spread gets tighter until you land. And yeah, that's a myth confirmed. You'll do more damage. Boom. Next myth actually has to do with a locker item. It is a pickaxe. I believe the name, it's a recent one because it's technically in the battle pass. It is called the Dragon Rune Lance. Currently, I'm not sure if you guys can see that. At the moment, this is what it looks like in my locker. But in the actual battle pass, it looks like this. It's not even there. What the hell? It looks like this. As to why you cannot see it and the myth itself, it is that this pickaxe specifically, we will go into a battle lab match. It apparently makes you completely silent. Your opponents cannot see your footsteps on visual audio, and you can pretty much just run up to people while they cannot hear you at all and absolutely murder them. I cannot lie, boys. It is not looking good. Oh. Bro, I was gonna say it's not looking good since it's locked. Like, we could not even see it. But if you look in the bottom right and on your screen right now, this is not the Dragon Rune Lance, whatever it's called. This is the default pickaxe, man. They patched that too. Another bust down the drain. If you guys recognize this beach from my video, then you're a real one. You also should kind of be able to guess what the next myth is. It's literally from my video a week ago, and it is that you can fish for a heavy sniper. Now, at the time of that video, heavy snipers were in competitive, or I mean, like, unofficially. All you would need to do is just what I am now, and kind of like a combat would come out of the water. Holy crap, this is from one hole. Well, ladies and gentlemen, even in battle labs, which I am in now, and especially competitive, like, I don't even need to be fishing. Oh, well, maybe I do. But I know the answer. Epic tweeted that they completely removed the heavy sniper, so you can no longer fish for it. They, for some reason, during the performance evaluation test, gave it to, like, everyone. It would basically spawn on floor loot, but now they just completely removed it. And even though I'm not in arena at the moment, it's gone for good. My own freaking myth has been busted. Alright, but what about the IO cars as well? If you guys remember from my landing spot video, this is why it's important to watch all of my videos. In that landing spot video, I showed this whole area over here. It's basically a split as well as a vault. And right over on this outpost, aw man, there was an IO car. It was in arena like I am right now, and it's completely gone. It doesn't spawn in anymore. Oh, and actually, for sort of a weird side note, even though those IO cars are gone, and most cars should be gone, like, at the same time, they're just not. I was watching Booga play a scrim today, and he got hit by a taxi. So taxis are still in the game, specifically the ones that spawn near Coney and at the Joneses. Those things have a really small percentage of a spawn rate, but, like, they're in the game even after Epic took out all the cars, including IO cars. They spawn right over here, sometimes over here, and then at the Joneses. The more you know. On the topic of things you should know more of, as well as just general balance changes Epic made that I can make into a cheeky little myth. In competitive, in arena, any sort of tournaments, Rift-to-Goes are just no longer in the game. So they will not spawn out of chests, they will not spawn anywhere else. Epic made a whole tweet about it. Rift-to-Goes are officially gone, even after I made that tournament video where Rift-to-Goes were the only source of mobility, and they were really, I don't know, I thought they were fun. Now just hit a slipstream instead, since there's no late game mobility. You know what? Since we're on a trend of kind of looking back at my old videos, or not old, videos from like a few days ago, let's see if the myth of whether or not you can still bunny hop even without shockwaves in competitive. Can you still do it? Now, in my secret tips and tricks video, I showed that with a shockwave grenade like this one, you could basically throw it, and with the momentum you get, you could hit some sick bunny hops, slide. Oh, this is gonna be nasty. Oh my gosh. Oh, that took some fall damage. But look at this. I'm still bunny hopping. There were definitely some better examples in that other video. However, without shockwaves, because like I said, shockwaves have been vaulted from competitive. Is bunny hopping still a thing? We're gonna try downhill because that's a good way to get momentum. Okay. Can I bunny hop? Oh, I kind of slid there. Oh! I think that worked. How about a hill that's not as steep? Come on, get that momentum. Bunny? I mean, it does technically still work. We're gonna count that, and you can still kind of bunny hop. Myth confirmed, baby! Over to my favorite mushroom farm. Do these mushrooms give you white HP? Now, I'm pretty sure most people know what these mushrooms do by now. You can jump off of them and they give you shield. And by the way, a cool tip is instead of just jumping off and getting beamed, going really high in the air, you can just build like a little box almost, okay? Did not mean to jump into them, but once you do that, you don't have to go as high up and you can get all the shield way, way faster. The myth though, like I said, is whether or not they give you white HP. I have heard that they do, so let's take some fall damage. Nice. Now for the moment of truth. Will I go to 200 HP? Yes, I will. There we go. So mushrooms give you white or shield, white or blue. And you know what? Let's knock out another mushroom one. You could see after 3 seconds, they're gonna fully regenerate. But what will happen if I keep jumping off of it, even though I'm not getting any additional or extra HP or shield? So we'll use this guy right here. We're gonna keep jumping off of him. Does this reset the timer? I think it should. Has it been 3 seconds? Oh, wait. So even if you keep jumping off of it, which is kind of random, that does not reset it, meaning it starts to reset only after you hit off of it and get shield or white HP, aka when it's fully reset already. My explanation is way too confusing, but hopefully you guys know what I'm talking about, and that means myth confirmed ×2. Final of the mushroom myths. You know, we're already here. Might as well make use of them. Do mushrooms stop fall damage? Everyone I asked said they should, so we're gonna test it out. Come on, baby. Yeah, that's beautiful. Oh, I can get... Do you jump higher? That could be a myth too. Do you go higher up the higher you jump from? The answer, we reach just there. And then if I just barely jump... Oh, it almost looks like you go higher up. What the hell? Why did I go so high that time? No, it's the same. That's a myth busted, and that's pretty much 4 mushroom myths back to back to back. Mushrooms OP! Boys and girls, this is a very interesting and cool one. This myth is whether or not storm sickness is actually cumulative. So if you don't know what storm sickness is, I showed it in my secret tips and tricks video. Storm sickness is that if you spend more than 7 or 8 minutes in zone, the storm will actually start ticking for more damage in an effort to basically eliminate you. They don't want people healing off in zone all game. So they added that, and it will do extra white HP damage to you, more than the storm should be at that stage of the game. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stay in zone for like 6 minutes. I'm basically going to tank all storm damage until I actually get the storm sickness warning. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave zone. I'm going to go back into it after. That way we can see whether or not it's cumulative, meaning instead of just having to be in zone for 8 minutes straight, some pros have said that if you're in it for 7 minutes and then you come out of it, they have died to it late game only being in zone for like 30 seconds because they've already tacked on so much of the storm sickness counter and timer. And I can't lie, if that is true, that is really just not good for the game. I don't know why it would be cumulative, but I'm about to have the answer.
5 minutes later.
Alright, so these new grapplers, they are coming in so clutch. I should be getting the storm sickness, at least the warning pretty soon. It should come up in the top right any moment now. Just a warning telling me to get, yeah, there it is. Storm sickness warning. So I'm gonna come out of it just for now because I've tallied up like 7 minutes of time. And now the moment of truth. I ran outside of zone, so it should in theory reset if it works correctly, or like if it works how I would want it to. However, right as soon as I go back in, it gives me the warning again. I think that's telling me I'm gonna get the storm sickness. It's hitting 5 tick right now. Is it cumulative? I think it is, boys. That's not good. Give me all you got. Oh! Yep, storm sickness, you're afflicted. Look how much it's ticking for, 15. I mean, I could kind of heal off for a decent amount of it. What if I run out? You've recovered. You will be afflicted if you enter the storm again. So it even tells you. Oh my gosh, it's just admitting. Yup, 15 seconds. Why does it work like that? I'm out of the zone. So for anyone who's kind of confused, basically what it means is that if you're in zone for like 7 minutes, you know, in a tournament or arena, just trying to get your friend up or your dude duo. You can no longer take all the time in the world that you want, because if you get the warning and if you get storm sickness, it takes you longer than 7 minutes, and you get back to the normal endgame like this is only 4th zone. Anytime you go back into storm, no matter what the reason is, for loot, for anything, you will have the storm sickness damage. It will do 15 damage instead of 5. You have storm sickness for the rest of the match. Bruh! That is a really scary myth confirmed. Even though we pretty much already confirmed that this next myth is not a myth, Resub said in his recent video that the hogs, the animals, the boars, that they had been vaulted from competitive, including arena and tournaments. So we're gonna go test it out. I know this is a spawn. Okay. Maybe it's not a spawn. There is one at Shifty. That's like one of the guaranteed ones. However, from what I've seen, they're in way more parts of the map now, which is cool. Oh, and hey, I am outside Shifty right now, and yes, hogs are still in competitive. You can still become a hog rider. Hey, let me on you. There we go. Hog rider. But wait a second, even while they are in competitive, can they do what I've seen a lot of people say they can, aka our myth, that they absorb all fall damage no matter how high up you go or how much you would take. They absorb all of it. We're just gonna go, okay, that's how high we're going. Hopefully my guy does not die, but this is for science. Oh, wow. I took no fall damage at all, and my boy is gone. Rest in peace to our boy, but that's another myth confirmed. Another hog myth confirmed. Some would even say it's not hogwash. Quickly, before Storm comes in, go you fat ass. Sorry. Can you take a hog through a slipstream? This would kind of be really cool if you could. Okay. Yo! He's so fast! My boy, come back! No! Does this count? I think it might be a bust simply because this guy is so far away. How do I catch up? Oh, there's another hog. Nobody saw that. You know what? Pretend you guys did see that because the next myth actually relates to it. And as you can see in the bottom left, my HP is low, the boar's HP is low, even his stamina, which is above his HP, is pretty low. And we're gonna see whether or not a chug splash, what the? Get away! I don't want you. We're going to see whether or not a chug splash will replenish the stamina on top of its HP. Come on, baby. Is it just the HP? Yeah, it is only my HP and the hog's HP that gets replenished. I guess that means the only way to get some of the stamina back is to give it your meat. Oh yeah, it loves my meat. But for real, you have to give it food of some sort. Bandages do not work for it. And if I jump back on, oh, it's full. That was a lot of meat. Oh, it ate more of it though. And now look, more stamina. Dun 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 dun. What's up, bro? Oh, fuck you! Final of the boar myths. This one is really random, and I kind of just thought about it. Can you actually use the new grappler item while on a boar? Okay. Well, that's a quick one. The answer is no. Myth busted. Regardless, the other boar question, the other boar myth, is that boars will actually stay on you while you jump into a rift. I'm not really sure. We saw how it was on the slipstream. This is not looking good. No! 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 Oh my god. Why would you lie to me like that? I just killed him. That was not a good bust. Okay, this one is kind of random. Are you able to turn into a prop in tournaments and arena? Apparently this guy for 75 gold, Lil Whip, maybe he's gonna hit the whip. Okay, no. But he sells it. Activate prop disguise for 75 gold. Let's activate it. And can I pick up loot? Oh, I can. Wait a second. That's actually not that useless. Like, imagine in a tournament, it's the last game, you're stacked as hell, and rather than sitting in a bush, you can just... Oh no, I'm not moving at all. Oh my god, that's so broken. Someone comes in, you jump out, boom, full box. Mess up the edit, all good. That's low-key kind of nuts. And that's another, or maybe not another. It's a myth confirmed, okay? Coming towards the end of the myths, I really hope this is not a myth confirmed, but apparently the Rave Cave no longer has guards. Did like all the sentry guards get removed or something? I actually put in a video that the best way to open the Rave Cave vault in solos, the best way is to just kill one of the guards on the dance floor and then bring their body over and open the vault. But I'm going into the Rave Cave and they're not here. Hello? They're usually dancing at this exact spot. What? Do I have to go into an actual match just to make sure? I mean, a custom is an actual solo arena game. And I mean, there are animals all over the place. There's birds. This NPC that I also showed how you can get him to open the vault, he is here, but the sentry guards are not. Where did they go? I had to hop into an actual match. Oh, and I didn't even realize I am playing Arena Phil. Do these guys have mics?
If that's the real itsJerian, dude, I swear to God, I'm finna go famous.
I did not mean for this to happen. I'm gonna go check Rave Cave, and then I will say something. Oh no, he's dead before I could even land. The moment of truth though, are the guards in actual arena? They are not. Oh my God. Oh, the other guy left. Wait, hello? Oh. No! No! I was about to say something and I switched to the wrong setting, the wrong audio thing, and he left. No! Not only is that a myth confirmed, a bad one, because now you can't open the vault with them anymore, but I didn't even get to say hi. No! Hey, you know what though? Let's try to make something good out of it, and let's try to do the next myth, which is part of the Rave Cave, and it is that the exotic shooter, the 6-shooter that the Cuddle Team leader, it got, oh no, it did not get removed. It's still here. It's for 400 gold, and that's actually kind of doable since all I need to do is get in the vault. I watch itsJerian, so I know how to do that even when they tried to nerf you by taking these guys out. Here we go. Yep. That is all I need. And you guys said I couldn't do it in a real match. Look how easy this is. Yes, sir. Oh, wait. I forgot. It's trios. I'm losing my goddamn mind. At the start of the season, I, as well as most people, seem to have thought that all the siege cannons around the map were gone. You guys know in this area there were so many of them. However, the myth we have to bust or confirm is that there's still one more siege cannon, and it should be, oh my God, it should be right here outside the sanctuary. The only one remaining on the map. But like the cannon last season, the primary fire is gone, so I can't left click. I cannot shoot a missile out of it. All I can do is shoot myself. But that is godly for rotation on this side of the map. You could also go straight through people's builds. Am I gonna break this? Oh, yep. Proof it still does damage. It's the same cannon. Myth busted. They're not all gone. There's still one in Chapter 3, Season 3. Second to last myth at my favorite bust spot. Wait, they're finna bust? Oh. The myth is that the geysers will actually break your builds. So right now, I can't really build on top of them. However, if I build over here, does this break my box? About to go? Come on. Well, this thing did nothing. Oh, wait a second. It broke my builds when it sent me up. When they're not busting on you, on your builds, they don't break them. However, if you're on the build yourself, boom, it will. Interesting. Not sure why it works like that. Also not sure if we will count that as a myth busted. I think we'll say that's a myth confirmed, that it does not break builds. But yeah, if you want to bust and you want to go straight through builds, just wait for the time, and there you go. Final myth to either confirm or bust is if you go into the item shop and you put in creator code Jerian, not itsJerian, it apparently will make you way better at the game. It will make you have better piece control. And actually, wait, if I go to the quick lightning cup, hold on a second. Oh, I qualified for finals even though I got carried. And I used code Jerian while I did that. Oh my gosh, my first finals. There's your answer, ladies and gentlemen. That is a myth confirmed. Use code Jerian in the Fortnite item shop to get better at the game. No more bust.